Alright, we're gonna do a bit of work on this island today. Just to start things up. I do have a bit more money here. Everything else is all in turnips currently. Probably already have that. Probably fake, right? Yeah. Wait, that's an actual thing? What does that look like? Eh. That might be a move out bubble. No one's leaving. Okay, well there's only 4 I need to gift out, so... Okay. Is it yours? Let's see. Okay, I was about to go in there anyway, so that's good timing. Weird place to lose it, but who am I to judge? Not done yet. Damn. Still no photo. Hey, Tizzy, how's it going? Wait, I already checked that way. How's it going? Just chilling? Yeah, all good. Same. Just kicking back after work. I was doing some video editing as well, just putting all the clips together. Or finishing that up. Forgot about that. Yeah, I mean, me too. But that were enough. Can you stand up, please? That's bad timing for the fishing tournament. Okay. Well. What if I sit down? Will you stand up? If I try to interact with this, if I try to pull it, will you get the hint? It's so annoying, man. Like, why can't I give him a present if they're sitting down? It's so incredibly inconvenient. So weird. Oh, look at that. I moved the last rock here. That looks very uniform. It's in a straight line. I mean, I'm okay with leaving this one over here, I think. Maybe. It's not like I can fit another one over there. It's in a foresty area, that's fine. Last night was so cold. What are the odds that she's in here as well? Let's see. Okay, not quite. Hey, get up. Iron wall rack. Apparently I don't have this one. Oh, this thing. Thought of something new. You know what I haven't had in years, now that I say that, is donuts. I think the last time I had donuts, it was pre-pandemic. Right, I'm going to halves, I'll come back. I got my laptop next to me, so I'm like watching the progress on the video rendering. That's still fake, right? I need the authentic one. This one's authentic. Okay. Alright, it's time to check Sahara. New week, new Sahara. I mean, it's close, but not what I'd want. The other alternative I could do is make both monochromatic, and it would work, but I think I want the Argyle rug. I'll get it as an option. Then if I'm really desperate, it's an option. Oh. I know what I'm gonna do. That's gonna be great for the museum. I'm gonna get a few of these. 4? Maybe even 5. No, 6. Because each use, I have to get it twice. It just fits the vibe well. How many is that? 4, so 2 more. This will actually let me change the design. That'll make sense. Okay. We'll do it with 6. That's what I need. So I'll put 3 into storage. And I might pass the others on, we'll see. Not that interested in ordering from Happy Home, given limited money. At least for the next couple of days. So instead of this and having to rely on this, we can instead do this. It's kind of massive. That's not bad. And just get rid of that. And I'll just do that on both islands, and I can because I have the rug. And in here it's the same thing. Kind of nice. I like that. Nice little change. It adds to the room. Yeah. Looks good. So I'm just gonna make it easy to remember. Have the top end face, yeah, that way. Okay. I don't mind that. Looks fine. And I just transfer what I just bought to red. And that will mean the house is done. And then I won't have to mess around with Sahara. Which I think is a better option. Going down the path of trying to get it identical with the colored rugs. Yeah, I think that's a good compromise. And it fits okay. I'm gonna go drop it off then. Works for me. Can you please get up from there? Why? Why must you do this? Just want to see something as well. Yeah, so Highland doesn't have either, but it's alright. Okay. Wait, you got up! Okay, so now I just need one more. I may as well, if I'm gonna go over there, I'm gonna just see. She's not there, which means she's probably in the museum. I might as well should gift it to see if I get her photo. Okay, only because it's easier on this island, since it's open. This isn't strictly reversed. Now it is. What? That was weird, I couldn't talk to her. I suppose I don't technically need her photo. Well, to do the other house, I've already done it. They come for free. It's more, I guess, to hang her picture up in the saloon. Which then I do need it. Alright, going over that. Yeah, this will just make it easier. I don't have to mess around with Sahara's rugs. Right. Autopiloting. Just making sure there wasn't like... I guess it didn't matter, I bought the art from Red anyway. Something overtly interesting. Actually, a good one to place because there's a ramen store. I might place that with the ramen store. In fact, you know what? For consistency, here you go. Okay, one sec. I'm just running to red and placing stuff. Pretty much the rugs that I just gave. So that's done. But also here. It's a good idea for that. Given I did want to make that ramen. Okay. So right now I'm placing the cow rugs. This is pretty easy. Gotta make sure I get the positioning right as well. Why does this feel more lit up? Weird. What's the lighting difference? Okay. Oh, that would be the lighting difference. Okay, now they're identical. It just looked weird. I was like, why is it different? Okay, it's not done. Okay, that's that one done. The last one's easy enough. It's just replacing this here. I think it's fine with that rug. Yeah, there we go. I mean, I could change the flooring here if I wanted it to suit the landscape better. I'm not sure if there's anyone that's better. Since now it doesn't have to be the same. Could go with that one. I don't know. Grass is the best I got. That would be funny, but no. Actually, Ramshackle's not bad. It does suit the mountain scene a bit better. I'm sick with that. You love the Northern Lights wallpaper. It's good. Yeah. I think it fits well, given the theme of this is screaming cowboy in the mountains. That looks good. So each have their own theme. Yeah. So the only thing left is in the other one to do the actual hoodies. But otherwise, the room is done. It's at least subdued. The other one's chaotic. Yeah, but it's still dumb. At the end of the day, it's a silly reference. I mean, conceptually, a cowboy screaming in the mountains is still pretty crazy. If you remove the... I mean, let's pretend that nothing happened. Let's pretend there was no stupid joke behind either. They both look fairly innocuous. Except maybe for the spring horse. It's like, yeah, okay, one's an Easter scene. And the other one is mountains. It's not that crazy. I need to see Sherb, just in case it's a potential visit. Okay. Why does the Easter theme have a picture of Red Foreman in the center of it? Okay. I'm just saying if you remove the Red Foreman part of it, if you just take the background for what it is. Okay, so can I just see something? I'm not sure I ended up buying it. There's been something I've been planning, but I don't think I bought it. That's the problem. Yeah, I didn't, and that's okay. I can do something else in the meantime. There was one or two things I was going to do today, and it depended on whether or not I had purchased it. It doesn't look like I did. Okay, that's fine. We're going option B. But I will make sure I order the other one. You love absurdist humor, so you think that's why you enjoy so much, because you know so much of the lore at this point. Yeah. I mean, I like to make things where there's only a couple things that make you do double take and wonder what it is. At the surface level, this looks nice, and if you just saw this island on its own, you probably wouldn't think anything of it. Yeah, that one. I have a plan for that one. I'm not sure if it's gonna work, but I have a plan. Right, but leaving that one for now. So for the next couple of days, I'm on a budget because turnips. Ah, crap, actually, that is another problem, isn't it? Turnips. My beach areas are currently littered. I need this moved. Hold on. Do I have space anywhere else? Okay, not on this side, clearly. I need to move those turnips. I guess I know somewhere where they can go. It's not currently occupying anything. I'm gonna clean up these southern beaches because I want to work on them. I really hope this is the last time I have to. I'll store them here because this piece of land, I don't really have a plan for it yet, so they can stay here. I have small spikes, so it's not even going to be that much money I earn, unfortunately. Both islands have small spike. But as long as it multiplies it by 1.5 at least, then I think that might be enough. I don't know. I just know that I'm using a lot of money lately because of all the decorating I'm doing. So I need more money. One thing that was kind of cool to see was when I was compiling the clips earlier. Some of the clips that were only just from May. This was empty, man. There was nothing here. The amount this has progressed in the last month and a half. Like, this entire front side wasn't done. A lot of it was just... I had placed flooring, but that was about it. There were still flowers everywhere. Hi, Quirky Self, what's up? Not a lot. I'm just gonna work on my beach area for a little bit. Trying to budget whilst we sell this stuff. How about yourself? Yeah, this is my bad. I probably should have placed them here to begin with. But when it's Sunday morning, I just want to buy the turnips and just be done with it. So I just throw them wherever I am, or wherever she's selling them. Just whatever's closest. It's alright, most of them are out of the way. So what I'm thinking here is effectively little beach resort area. To that effect, I've marked the places where it's, quote, safe. These markings are, these spots are on both islands. We have the red and yellow flags out. I don't know if that's universal. Probably figure out what's going on here. I left it and didn't really think about what I'm placing there. Hey Laura, how's it going? The other ones and then we're good. We can start. Yeah, I have all. I mean, this is all authentic artwork. Okay, it's got half an hour left. Hey, Colin, how's it going? It's Monday again. Yeah. It is. That reminds me, now that there's like a pop-up store that's at Melbourne Central here, and it's Garfield's lasagna shop. Kind of been intrigued. They do lasagna and they also sell Garfield merchandise. And it's only around until August. Kind of. Probably go. I do like my lasagna. Is that ACMI? No, it's just a random pop-up restaurant that's Garfield themed. I heard it's Melbourne Central. So, not near the ACMI. You have nationals, you gotta go to Jersey for the week tomorrow. Damn. I'll have fun. Just no crunchy noodles. Yeah, you hadn't eaten lasagna until I told you. Just spent all these years thinking lasagna tasted a particular way. Wild. It's like being like, man, I don't like the taste of milk. It's sour. Well, milk sucks. Like, what are you talking about? Milk is sour. Milk is not sour. Same with this. I would never use the word crunchy to describe lasagna. If it's done properly and you know the oven baked the end a bit higher to give the top sheet more bite. But the whole thing wouldn't be crunchy. Noodles, yeah, but that's like the big red flag, isn't it? I don't think under any circumstance noodles that are made properly you would use the word hard to describe them. That should have been the first sign of like, maybe this wasn't made properly. The only time noodles are hard is like, I don't know if you have those, but there's these noodles you can get. They're just snack noodles, and they're just dry noodles that you just put the powder in. Just noodles that you just eat, and they're crunchy. But other than that, it shouldn't be that. Okay, next step, we're moving these trees away. You're a kid. Yeah, fair enough. I understand that experiences you have as a kid shape the way you think about things. Especially when it comes to food. But then sometimes your experiences as a kid were the correct experiences, like with me and eggplant. Had it twice as a kid, made me sick both times. Didn't want to eat it. My mom thought I was being very, very difficult. Until I had it one day without knowing as an adult. Not that long ago. And yep, it made me sick. So, I felt vindicated. All those years ago. Oh no, I had the right instinct. You like stuffed shells, it's like lasagna. I mean, it's got components, I'll give you that, but It's not quite the same thing. You better be careful. I mean, I know you're Italian, but like there's that Italian guy that really didn't like it. But, well, I forgot what it was, but that was the famous, like, if my grandmother had wheels, she'd be a bicycle. And that was over pasta. Alright, everything's clear. I will probably reposition these palm trees, but for now... let's get to work. Now, let me just see something here. What happens if I do this? So that'll happen, but then... okay, no, see, that's exactly what I want to happen. So, this is gonna be a little more annoying, but that's okay. It'll look good. I just have to lay sand underneath it. See if white eggplant makes you sick. I mean, here's what I said with regards to that, right? It's like, there's two possible scenarios, two outcomes with that. Outcome number one, it doesn't make me sick. Outcome number two, it does. Right? Now, if I get outcome number two and it makes me sick, it's gonna be horrible. I'm gonna have a horrible night. Not gonna be great. If it's the first outcome, where it doesn't make me sick, is white eggplant the best tasting thing? Like, is it so incredibly amazing that I have to go, you know, it's something every person has to eat. White eggplant. You haven't lived until you tried white eggplant. I don't think so. And so I say, it's not worth flipping that coin. If one result is like, yeah, you might enjoy it. Not worth it. I'm good. I'll go the rest of my life not flipping that coin and be perfectly content. I don't want to know. Of Ayla feeling adventurous. Yeah, but okay, by the same token, I could just be like, if I'm ever feeling adventurous, I'll just try something else that makes me sick. Bulat? You mean balut? No, never balut. How sick? Like, stuck in the bathroom sick? I mean... it's sick. Like, stomach is in knots the entire night sick. Headache sick. Vomit-inducing sick. Gag reflex as I'm eating it sick. Still strumming. I mean... That... I think I could be convinced to try it if I'm not around it when it gets opened. That's the main problem with it, is like, when the can gets open, it's one of the most vile smelling things ever. But the Swedish people I know have said that it's fine. So I don't know. How many channel points for me to raw dog an eggplant on stream? No, because that sets a bad precedent. I was like, well, if I'm willing to do that, I'm willing to do anything for channel points / bits. And at that point, I may as well get one of those things that electrocutes me. You know? Attach it, and then when you donate bits, I get a mild electric shock. If I'm going to go down that route where you can pay me to do things, let's just cut the middleman out and jump to the final form of that. I don't know if this is necessary. Let's see. I just want it to look good. Now, I will do things if people request it. Not things like that. That will injure me / make me feel horrible. And if people want to see me, I don't know, like, go try, say, Starbucks as an example, which I did. I'll go do that. Starbucks is something that I've been making fun of for years, and I did actually go try it. You think you're getting a good texture potential, you gotta switch to. Only you can answer that. I know that's not much help, but it's true. Okay, it wasn't necessary to do that. Did I say the pretty butterfly drink? No. This was a while ago. This was like... I tried two things for the first time. I tried Starbucks and I tried the idea of pumpkin spice, which I'd stand by should just be called cookie flavoring because that's all it tasted like. I wouldn't associate it with anything to do with pumpkin, but that's besides the point. To you, it feels like the products ain't the problem at Starbucks, the prices are. Here's the problem with Starbucks to an Australian. Australians have higher coffee standards. They do. I'm sorry. I don't mean to say that in a snobby way, but like, people from Melbourne and Sydney are very, very particular when it comes to their coffee. And my take on it is, coffee is like how you have steak, right? There are people who eat steak, and there's nothing wrong with this, by the way. You enjoy what you enjoy. But there are people that eat steak, and they will put sauces on it. They'll want marinades. They'll want a bunch of other stuff to go with the steak. And then there are those that are like, no. All you should ever have on steak is it should be seasoned with salt, and that's it. And then cooked how you like it. And let the meat do the flavoring, right? That's how I feel about coffee. With coffee, if you're adding syrups, if you're adding foams, if you're adding whipped cream, if you're adding ice cream, if you're adding all this other stuff, it's just like, bro, like, it's not coffee anymore. It's practically ice cream at a certain point. Like, if you're going to a coffee place and you're doing everything in your power to change the flavor of the coffee they're selling to be sweet, this sweet beverage, do you really like coffee to begin with? And that was the thing about my experience at Starbucks, right? Like, it wasn't that it was quiet, it's that almost everyone that was there, and this was during, like, what, September, maybe? I can't remember, but it was warm. Everyone was getting these flavored ice drinks. No one was getting coffee. And that's my stance on Starbucks, is like, and I'll stand by it, its coffee is terrible. Its ice drinks, sure. Like, it was basically a milkshake to me. And it tasted fine. It was expensive, and I could probably get something the same elsewhere. But I would never go to Starbucks for a morning coffee. But I went, you know, I've been talking shit about Starbucks, and yeah, people were right, I haven't tried it. And now I have. And now I can know that, yes, what I was saying, my instincts were correct about it. I'm not saying I'm right. You can like Starbucks, that's fine. But I'm saying, yeah, my instincts about it were correct. Most people that were there were not there for that. They were there for, the rest of it. How am I gonna do this on the other island? I guess it's fine if it's not sand there. Sorry, just thinking. At any rate, going to the lasagna place for a review. I mean, I could. I don't know. We'll see. It depends if it's open on the weekend. It's still around for a month, but I just gotta remember. But yeah, Australians, they're very picky with their coffee. And any Australian that travels, the very first thing they're like when they get home is like, man, I'm glad to be back home because I can finally get a real coffee. Starbucks is a treat. It's so expensive. Yeah. No, when I went, it was definitely expensive. I wouldn't go back. Not because it was bad or anything, it's just I'm not that particular. Just don't go for sweet things that often. But I tried it. It was a talking point. It was fun to talk about it. Though, you know, the one that I don't think I will try is Taco Bell, and that's... If Taco Bell in Australia had Baja Blast, then I'd be more inclined to try it, but they don't even have that, and at that point it's like, is there much point to it? It's just... It's so expensive, and the one time I walked in there, I just saw the menu and I was like, man, this, like... Just what they're trying to charge for it. They're going with the whole thing where it's like, hey, you know your American friends that have talked about Taco Bell? Finally, Australians, you can try it. And it's just so expensive. It's not the same here. It's like, it's not convenient. It's not open at convenient times. It's not open late, really. And it's expensive. And they don't have Baja Blast. It's just like, I'm good. guess we can use that one. I'm just setting this up so it's easy to get changed and placing things that I can, yeah, quickly do this with. Baja Blast is one of those drinks that's banned over here. It has random chemicals we won't put up with. I don't know if it might be the coloring thing, but like we've had drinks that had colors that they've just changed the recipe. So I don't know, it might be that. Unsure. But yeah, man, if I'm gonna get something like that, I'll just get good Mexican food. And that's the wildest thing, is like I could probably get good Mexican food for way cheaper than what Taco Bell does. And we have stuff that's healthier. Like Zambrero and GYG, which is an acronym. I don't know. I was gonna go in there and just for content try the stuff. But no. I was like, nah, I'm good. Just have some dimmies. I mean, dimmies are good. Every now and then. But they are their own thing. That's something else. It's not even adjacent. It's just... Now, I'm hoping this... I guess the problem I have now is like, this is what I want to do. It's just, is it practical to do this? I guess I need to fire up Red and see where this would sit. But anyway, this would be like the start of the resort area, going down here. Looking good so far. Okay, I'm walking down to the beach. I'm just having a look. What my options are. So I need a... It can go over the top of the boardwalk a little, but not too much. Okay, I mean, kinda similar. So hang on, how much space is left on the side here? I guess we could do this, hang on. I think that's okay. I want to see the other island has it. This is what I need to figure out, is where it's going. Because this one's kind of awkward in shape. Okay, Okay, I did buy it. Good. Different color, but I'll fix that later. Okay, so, I mean... For it to be identical, I basically have to place it here. Which makes it awkward. This would be annoying to walk through. Okay, let's try plan B. This is going to be the hardest thing, is positioning this. I mean, okay, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It's got the same spot. So if I say do this, is this okay? Sort of. For it to be okay, it has to be down here. And then there's no problems between it. It's identical. Okay, that's fine. I just want to know the kind of wiggle room I have. So that means... Alright, let me get some beach stuff out. Alright, on this 4x4... You can't place a palm tree here, right? Look, let me... I just want to know. Oh, you can. Okay. Got it. I'm doing this kind of at the same time. This is the only annoying thing about it. Because I'm doing everything in relative units. Okay, so... Can this be placed here, for example? It can be. Alright, so we have one tree here. It's actually not too bad. Like, most of it will fit in the areas that I want. Okay. So now we'll have another tree here. Okay, that's good. Okay, so this is free. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to mark areas that are no-go. Okay. So... Sure. And these are the spots that I can't place anything because that spot doesn't exist on the other beach. Hey, Werner. How's it going? Did you wake up randomly through the night? Okay. So... this spot doesn't exist. This spot doesn't exist. This spot doesn't exist. Okay, so I can kind of see how the beach shape is. This might be weird to watch, but this is planning. This spot doesn't exist. This is for placing furniture. Okay. Yeah, yeah, I got that. Okay, looks good. And so now with this, I can plan this better. So, this is good. This makes it easier to work with. So, tree. Tree. Okay. Well, we're getting some semblance of structure. That is going to annoy me ever so slightly, but I guess you can walk through this. Okay. Alright, and then... so what actually exists? Okay, so pretty much the top layer doesn't exist. Yeah, enjoy the chill stuff for now, because it's not gonna be just chill stuff tonight. Two. Yeah, okay, so I can place a tree there. I don't really think I can do much else. So on this island, this would be the bridge area, which I guess it's fine to have that as clearway. Might be able to place something there, I don't know. But that doesn't need to be much at all. Okay, let me go get yoga mats now. That scared me. I was like, what was that sound? It's like an iron pipe dropping. Yeah, damn, 145. That's the biggest watch streak we've got here, I think. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna need more. Okay, so that's what I'm ordering. Metal pipes.wav, yeah, pretty much. This is the thing that I can work on that's low cost. Okay. This isn't so bad. Because it physically counts as furniture. Not sure what the closest I can get it to. Suppose that's fine, and just... It'll work. Looks good. Okay. Let me go get the rest. I don't think I'll do the lasagna thing this weekend. Because this weekend I'm going to see family, and most likely there will be lasagna there. And I'll probably have some to bring home, now that I think about it. That's usually the case. Maybe the week after. Okay. Oh, they got the coffee on. I should go do that. This is what a lot of the stuff that remaining is going to be. It's going to be a lot of... What? It's going to be a lot of this, which is little areas and placing items. Detailing. I may only have 2 houses left, but there's plenty of detailing that can happen. Okay, now this is the interesting part. Because this... As much as I want to do a path here... The problem with... Well, this... Hang on. This land does exist on red. It's just more to the side. Okay. It could work. Maybe I'm okay. Okay, so with that in mind. I think it'll be fine. No, can't plant there. Plant it here though, right? Really? I wanted it to be asymmetrical, but I guess it won't let me. Then the only option is there. And it would work. What? Here then? Yeah, okay, fine. No, but then that's not asymmetrical. I wanted it to be asymmetrical. Why not here? I'm confused. Yeah, I mean, look, it's fine. We can place other stuff. Okay. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Alright. So, I mean, purely from a structure perspective, I think this looks fine. And everything I do here is I can do on the other island. Okay. Now, let me go chuck in a couple orders. I'll start placing some things that I can place. Hang on, did I pass it? Yeah, there it is. Two of these. Suppose I should go make the orders on red as well, because red will need them. This is not so bad. I thought it'd be a bit more awkward to work with two beaches that are different in shape, but it's not that different. Alright, this is more so I have the option. I'm not entirely convinced I'm going to use it. With that. I guess I'll just get another bench. Alright, you know what? That as well. That could be a beach one too. Okay, so I ordered... the gazebo. The volleyball net. I don't have as many Nook miles on red, so hopefully it's enough. Probably not. And then 2 portable. Portable toilet. Portable toilet. Sorry. Soccer goal, but that's not that important. That one I'm not even sure. Yeah, that's 4K. Alright. That's fine. I got the important stuff on red. Okay, good. Alright, bear with me. I'm a real worker. Hold on. I gotta do this just in case they do. Okay. What have I got here? Spare yoga mat. And again, I might need it. I don't know. Okay. Alright, let's see what stuff I have. We have these. We have these. Just anything that could be beach related. We have this could work too. Maybe. I don't have a set idea. This is kind of like, see what I have. And we'll roll with it. Towels. Get some panels. Maybe. I don't know. Let's see. I will craft some tiki torches as well. That's going to be the lighting. That should be enough for that. Actually, one of these. A sign of sorts. Sure. maybe... I mean, hold on. Probably has something extra on me. I won't worry about this style so much yet. It was just... Alright, so I can mess around and lay things out. Now what I will most likely do is keep the grid underneath. Initially. Just so I know what I'm doing. Okay, so idea for here. Alright, so the problem here is directly behind it doesn't exist. Except here. Which I guess is fine. Okay. Don't need to take it all the way to the edge. Okay. But then... Alright. Change it. I mean, I think that's fine to place like that, and then place... Maybe... There. Yeah, that works. I don't think we need, anything there, really. I can just put wood underneath, potentially. I think that'd be fine. We can do more with it. Alright, leave that for now. Yeah, yoga mat's heading that way. Okay, well, this should be a no-brainer. Put like something in between each. I guess I'd have to put one more here, which is fine. This does exist on the other one. Okay, so Set that. And there's still room to walk, just barely. I'm not sure if directly in front of here exists. Okay, so... mess around here. I could do that. That would look nice, actually. There's still room. As long as I can run through. Okay. I was thinking how this would look. I like that. You can even move it one down. And look, it's fine. You can still run behind it, and I'm sure this exists on the other island. Okay, that looks nice. It's just a matter of placing things. Okay, now over here. Alright, so let's do... we'll do, beach chair here. Oh, not beach chair. Where's the lifeguard thing? Yeah, put that here. I think that's okay to go here. Cool. Let me place... I'm fairly confident there should be something here. But... sand castle here. The annoying thing about the beach towels is you can't grab them and move them. Okay. And I know I'm gonna have to redo it. I know you can. Alright, never mind. I'm thinking of the yoga mat. Thought they were identical. Yeah, so 2 beach towels. Okay, I think this is okay being sand. Do that. I don't know, hang on. I mean, once I have it planned out, it's just a matter of placing them in identical spots. Okay, so... I kind of have a choice here now. I could either set up the beach volleyball thing here. This is where I have a choice. I can either do beach volleyball, or I could set up more luxurious seating. What am I doing on this beach? I guess this beach has more. Oh yeah, right. I'll deal with you later. I mean, maybe to fit with the whole vibe here, I might do like a lounge, and I think that'll look good. And so, if we're doing that, I can commit the tiles here to be boardwalk tiles. I think it'll look nice. I do have tiki torches that I can place, so... Go get a couple. Okay. Not sure I have the stall that I'm thinking of. I do. Okay, cool. This is a good one. I didn't end up using hammocks, but that's... I just pulled the items out so I had them as options. That's kind of sad, but okay. We can do this. Green's fine. There's still more beach. This is just for this part, specifically. And this can be one of these. So I can place a drink on it. I think that looks nice. Okay. I'm not going to worry about the color of things just yet. But now we're just brainstorming. Where are those drinks? Ah, here they are. I think I have most of the furniture I would want out. Okay. I'm gonna put the other stuff away, I think, at this point. So maybe peacock chair. I'm thinking for that. It's kind of luxury chairs. Maybe we could do something like this. It's the only annoying thing. But I could do 2 lots of peacock chairs and that would look fine. I think. You could get away with hammocks as well. Like this, one there. And that just leaves this. What would I put here? Ring. Let me put away other stuff, but yeah, I think I'll get the double peacock chair and then get a little table. Again, I'm not really doing much with it because I'm low on money. But at least the plan will be laid out, and then once turnips are sorted later in the week, I can commit to it completely. Alright, so I need to go order some peacock chairs. Let's see what else I got. We could, yeah, you know what, that's not bad. I mean, given the whole lounge thing, it's not bad. Two sets of peacock chairs and then kind of do this. In fact, I might even swap their position. Do this. Asymmetrical, so put that here, and then peacock chair, and that'll look good. And it's still, you can walk through it easily. The only bummer, I guess, is this. But I guess if I account for it, it's fine. Unfortunately, just because we can't place stuff under, it does ruin it a little. Oh, these are on a half tile. Same with this one. So I have even more space than I thought I did. Alright, anyway. That aside. Pull it down. Guess it is though. Alright. It just looks odd, but this is correct. So I guess what I can do is place some fencing or simple panel behind it. And then it'll look nice. So I'll leave that spot open. Alright, let me get some placeholders. I mean, these are the closest, effectively. No, these are the kind of tables I think I want. I know it doesn't look like much, but once I can actually commit to it, it'll look good. In fact, I don't know, that might just look crowded. Looks a bit busy. I just did this instead. Just leave that open. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Yeah, I think that's fine. Maybe even Tiki Torch. Yeah, well, that looks nice. I think that's fine. Makes it look less cluttered. Could even put a sign here or something. I don't know. One here. Another one here. Another one here. And admittedly, this beach is kind of locked, but I like it. It's fine. Okay, put away that hammock. Ah, crap, I did the wrong. Yeah. Okay. Now, let me go this way. Actually, something I just realized doesn't make much sense. It's the menu board there, but alright, let's just forget that. Let me commit to this. I know what I want to do here. I can make it work. Oops. Those faces will remain until I'm done. And everything else is just erase the guidelines once I'm done with it. Okay. Let me see if I can lay this out differently. Like, maybe we can be smarter about this. As long as it fits within this tile. You know what? That's smarter. Yeah, see, this works better. Oh, that is so much better. And then the sofa here. Well, that shouldn't be. Although, I guess on a half is fine. Yeah, that's better. I think I can put simple panels along the back here because it is the half tile. And then this is still walkable. Yeah. Yeah, much better. I don't know, I like still being able to walk along the perimeter. Should do. Again, I'll style it properly once I have the funds, just right now. Can't really do that. Just to get the idea across. Yeah, I like that. If that's wood, then that'll look nice. The wood panel sort of look. I could get it. I could even get like a pattern that, I don't know, has flowers or something. But then yoga mat, and that'll look fine. I mean, I could even do that and this would still be functional. Stopping me from doing this, actually. Oh, come on, man. Must you? Yeah, but hang on. Yeah, like that. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. Looks good. Yeah, I'm keeping the guidelines until I actually commit to it. But I'm thinking of placing the portable bathrooms here. So then they'll be in the background. They'll look good. That's very resorty. Place to sell drinks, place to kind of relax. Ah, cool. Can't finish it, but cool. Alright, I need to go order some peacock chairs. Which I guess I should do the same on red. I can do that myself. Yeah. It's nice when it works out. I did not really have a plan for that area. I just drew some boxes to allocate space. Guess I do. I suppose the only thing I didn't do is leave space for music playing somewhere, but I guess I could put that on one of the tables, put like a radio or something. It would work. It's alright. There's room. Okay, before I do anything. I guess these are the two I'm going for. Or we could keep it neutral and just do that. I guess I should do that. But no, I kind of like the plain one more. But I suppose, in the interest of showing the two islands being different... Ooh, they are expensive. I won't be able to buy them on red. Unless I use normal money, but anyway. Actually, hold on, I don't need to do that. Again, we're trying to save money. Okay. That is all set. How much is this? I mean... It's just because I might need this. Alright, we'll exchange. I do have money. I don't have to hard budget. I guess I don't need to be interested too much in this. As long as I have one of each. Yeah, pretty nice. Needs more work, but for the time being, pretty nice. The Egger mats will be here tomorrow. Same with the peacock chairs. Would potentially actually color it and do it properly, but yeah, it's good. Alright. Decent enough progress for today. If you're watching this later on the Village channel, thanks for sticking around to the end. Leave a like if you feel like it, or interact with the video. It does help a lot. And thank you for watching.